Hi there. Let me show you how to create, with the help of Cursor, this agentic function, a landing page just like this in under 20 minutes, from initial prompt to deploying it to Vercel, and to have an up and running page that you can use for your Google Ads clients in really a simple way and in a cheap way. The page is not perfect, but it has all the basics, and from here you just need to work on it and change a few things, also with the help of Cursor, and then you have a functioning landing page. What I did here in under 20 minutes, a hero section, which drives you down to the contact us button. You don't need much more than that. Reviews added to the page, and also a WhatsApp pop-up that the user can use. If they click on it, it takes the user straight to the WhatsApp page so they can contact the company. And then some things over here. There's no content behind this, so this is not working yet, but it's just a matter of creating it. Yeah, let's see how you can create this with Cursor. So let's get started with the creation of this landing page using Cursor's agentic function. When I start a project with Cursor, I usually like to create a .cursor rules file where I outline for the AI what he needs to use, a bit of like guidelines, what I don't want, what I want. There are a lot of templates on the internet what you can use for these types of files. So all this that is here is also based on a template. I won't go into the details of what exactly means what, but there are just like certain things that I want him to use. For example, like frame emotion, Shadsy, and Tailwind for styling, because those things make the website look good, and all kinds of other things that are over here. And yeah, let's create a landing page for a physiotherapist that's based on the Netherlands. I already wrote a prompt, so we don't have to waste the time with it in this video. So what I wrote is, I want a landing page for a physiotherapist based in Enschede, the Netherlands. That's a city next to where I live. It has to be a conversion-focused landing page that will be used in Google Ads campaigns. What I need on the landing page is the following: English landing page. Use stock images. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Add a testimonial section and a contact form. And I always mention, make sure that you use the .cursor rules file. Usually it does. I don't think you have to mention that. But hey, let's see if this is working or not like this. And then you just have to submit your starting prompt. He will make sure that everything is working. He lines out the steps he will take. So he will set up the project structure. That means that we need to implement, we need to install all kinds of dependencies. So the project can run. He will build a landing page, implement the contact form, add animations for better UX, and then that's it basically. What's nice with the agentic function is that it's also running the commands for you in the terminal, so you don't have to mess around with the terminal yourself. You just have to click on this run command. He will run the command in terminal. It says that the file that we have can contain. I don't want him to remove that file. I don't know why is this an issue. I will just say, can we just keep the file and go on with the rest? Yes, absolutely. Okay. So this is something you need to keep an eye on. I don't want him to remove the .cursor rules file. So don't just accept everything, like, just click dumbly on all the blue buttons. It's nice to read sometimes what he wants to do. So now he will create the directory structure. Okay, so that's nice. He created the SRC folder, and then he will go on with the rest. I think we didn't install the dependencies, so we probably need to do that at a later stage then. We'll see. Okay. He's creating now the sections and the parts of the website, like heroes section, benefits section. Okay. Yeah, he gets all kinds of errors. I think that's because we didn't install the dependencies that we needed to in the first step, due to the, that we already had a file in the folder, directory, if you want to call it in a fancy name. He's working right now on the testimonial part of this. He even uses Dutch names. Nice. Okay, awesome. Contact part, contact page, form. Not sure if these are going to be separate pages or just sections of the page. I would want them to be, I would want everything on the same page. I didn't mention that to him, but let's see what he's doing. I think these are sections. Now he's installing the required dependencies. Yeah, you have to install these packages, so the frame of motion, Tailwind, CSS. You need to install them in order to be able to run the project. You don't need to accept anything at this stage because he's still working. When he's finished, you will see that it will be obvious. So yeah, and then you can accept all the changes and move forward with the next step. He's also creating the global CSS, which will give the style of this whole thing. Now the layout, and this is nice with the agentic way of the cursor. You don't need to do much. You just ask him to do a few things, and then he will go through everything. Now he's asking us to run a new command in the terminal, so we install all the dependencies. So before you do that, you need to accept all the changes that he made previously. So we just accept that, and then you can click either this button or this button, doesn't really matter. Now he will run this command in the terminal window. That's basically installing everything that's located in the, if I'm not mistaken, the package.json file. So all those things that we need for the page to work, so the Tailwind, CN, and all those things, that all the dependencies that makes this page basically function. I think this can take a while sometimes. Pro tip, I don't want to use this pop-up terminal button, because what usually that does is that he thinks that the command is finished, and then we would just go forward to the next step. So if you need to interact with this terminal, if you want to make sure everything is running nicely, just click on this window over here, and it will make the terminal window active for you. So you can also type in things if needed. Sometimes you have to accept a command. You have to reply with an N for no and Y for yes. So yeah, that's one thing I can recommend. This takes a longer than I expected. Oh no. Speaking of, it's done. So okay, see, he's summarizing right now. So he created a hero section with a CTA, a benefit section, a service section, a testimonial section, a comprehensive content section with form and business function. The page is built on Next.js 14, TypeScript for type safety, Tailwind CSS framework for animation, and Lucid React for icons. Mobile first page, smooth scroll behavior, modern UI, SEO friendly metadata. And to run this page and to see if it's what we want it to be, you just need to run npm run dev in the terminal, and then it will create like a local server where you can test the changes, and you can see the page, how it will look like when you deploy it to the internet. First, let's run that command. Okay, if we click on this link, the page should open up. I'm not sure if this is going to work because I still see a lot of errors, but let's see what happens. Okay. Expert physiotherapy care in Enschede. Book your first session. Why choose our clinic? It looks decent. If we want a page without any images. Okay, let's go back and see if there are any errors. Not in the terminal window. Let's see if there are any errors in the console, because I don't see any images. Fail to load this service with a status. That's weird. Okay. I will report back that the images are not visible and the hero section is way too big. Let's just do that. The images are not visible and the hero section is too big. Also, I only see the white background and the text. Let's attach a screenshot. See the attached screenshot. Why I want to do this is make sure if it looks like what he wanted it to look like. I take the screenshot and then I send a prompt. Let's see what he will say. There are also a bunch of errors, which there shouldn't be, because he has all kinds of errors in this. I have you there. Fix the hero section height and proper background style. Add proper images for the service section. Adjust the overall style. Let's start with the hero section. Think because we didn't install all the dependencies that we needed at the first step? Might be. Obviously we don't have images, so yeah, that explains a few things. He will add now some placeholder images. So okay, I need to accept the changes. Let him create the directory, public. This is something you don't want. Yeah, I will explain in a minute what I'm referring to. He's even downloading images from somewhere, from Unsplash. Okay, let's make the script, execute and run it. Okay, let's let him cook. Now we should have images somewhere over here in the public folder. We do. Okay, nice. Let's fix the React imports and all. Yeah, this is something that was broken and why we get the errors. This should fix most of the errors. Yeah. Okay, we are getting there. It's not always straightforward, and AI is not perfect, makes mistakes, but I think we are still around 11 minutes from the start, and I was just flapping around instead of just focusing. So I think we should have been able to do this a lot quicker. Okay. This is the part where you can go for coffee, if you are not making a video about it. This and how you create the pages. You just create the prompt, you go for a coffee, come back, you click accept all, run comment, and then you come back again, do that again until the page is working. Give feedback to AI, deploy the page, happy client. Okay, he's fixing all errors. Don't know why he didn't do that from the start, because yeah, you have to import the React whatever. He didn't do that from the start. Okay, so now we will accept all the changes he made. We still have some errors over here. Not sure why, but we will come really fast to a solution with that as well. So right now, let's see what he did, if it's working or not. Okay, it looks a bit better. We have images right now, contact form. I mean, this is working. Awesome. We should have an image over here. I will ask him. And this one is not working. This one is not working. Okay, let's ask him to fix that. Okay, so a few things to update. We also need an image to the hero section. Don't know why he didn't do that from start. Whatever. The images in the, which section was that? Neck pain, back and neck pain and manual therapy. The images in the back and neck pain and manual therapy section are not working. And what else do we want? Oh, sorry. What else do we want? That's it, I think, for now. Let's see how that will look. And I still see some errors in the page.tsx. These are just some TypeScript errors. But I will ask him after he finished with this. Have you fixed the issue? Let's update the hero section. First include a prominent image and then fix the broken service message. Okay. So he will add an image to the hero section. Yeah, because this doesn't look really bad. Oh yeah, he's already... Because I still have the server running, we can already see the changes that he's making. Let's just stop the server for now. Where is it? Control C on the Mac if you want to stop the local server running in the terminal window. Okay, so we finished that. Now we have to download again I think a couple of images by the looks of it. And based on this, he should be done. Okay, nice. Let's just run again. I don't like this view where the terminal is up here. Let's just run again npm run dev to run the local server and open it. And let's see if it's working or not. Yes, okay. Expert visitor picker in Enskede. Not a bad headline. And the images are fixed. And it looks quite good. It's a bit empty in this side, but it's not that bad. What I will ask him to do is add a WhatsApp pop-up that we can use and show the testimonials under the main CTA button in the hero section. And if someone clicks on it, it jumps straight to the testimonials. Let's do that. Okay, so yeah, add a WhatsApp pop-up chat thingy pop-up to the page. Add under the CTA button in the hero section the rating, the testimonials, the rating of the service, and when users click on it, send them to the testimonials section. Use star icons and make it fit into the current styling. Okay. I usually don't make the prompts complicated, and most of the times I get what I want. And if not, then I prompt again. So he's working right on the WhatsApp thingy. I'm not sure if this is going to work first try. Let me just stop the server. Even added the dummy number. Yeah, he says over here, replace that with an actual number. Okay, nice. I'm not sure if I wanted the pop-up. If the pop-up is the correct word. I wanted that chat thingy on the right corner. Not sure how you called it. But whatever, let's go with this first. Let's see how this works. Okay, he's working right now on the testimonial part, so when we click it, we drop straight to the, when we click the stars, we drop to the testimonial part. And he's done. Okay, so let's accept the changes and let's run the server again to visit those changes. Let's see. That's nice. Ah, yeah, this is what I wanted. Okay, awesome. Awesome, looks good. Yeah, this looks a lot better. We are getting there. Okay, let's see what happens when we click it. Nice. Yeah, obviously this doesn't really match with the number because we only have 3 testimonials, but hey, these are just small things that but this is nice. What happens with this? He sends me straight to WhatsApp. Unbelievable. Awesome. this looks really good. Yeah, obviously he can use like different icons and things like that, and yeah, you can fine tune it with asking just a few things here and there. But hey, you can add more images. But this is really basic, like. But you have a up and running landing page, and I will show you how to deploy this. Let's see if we can do that just with the help of cursor. Okay, help me deploy this into my Vercel account. He will create a gitignore file. That's nice that he does that. This file, so everything you put over here in this gitignore .gitignore file, it won't be committed to the GitHub library, to your GitHub, because you don't need to put these out to GitHub, because Vercel has these, so you don't have to publish them. Okay, so let's accept that, and then he will commit this to my GitHub. I'm curious if this is going to work or not. Looks like it was working. Go to Vercel's website and sign in with your account. Click on Add New, select project. Okay, if you are using GitHub, first push this repository to GitHub and then import it from there. Or use Vercel for direct deployment. I use GitHub, so we will do the first one, sorry. So let's first go to Vercel. Let me open my Vercel. Is this already on GitHub? It should be on. So okay, so this is, no, I have to publish it first. Okay, so let's publish this to GitHub. Yeah, let's do it. AP test, nice. Okay, so this is now on GitHub. Then what we need to do is open up Vercel. Let me open up that in a new window. I will share that with you in just a second. So we go on Add New Project. Then we set the AP test. That's the GitHub repository that we already just uploaded to GitHub. AP test, and yeah, basically that's it. We just deploy it. I think this will crash because there are a bunch of errors that we will need to fix. So this will start deployment right now. Is installing all the dependencies. I think this will crash over here because we still have a lot of errors. And usually when you want to deploy the project, you can't have any errors. And because we have these errors in the page.tsx file, I think this will crash the building process and the deployment process. But we will find that out in a minute. Or under a minute. Okay. It didn't crash. Awesome. And if we click on this, we can visit the page. Yeah. And this is now up and running. Let's dismiss this because we don't have this. That's it. Page up and running. app-test-delta.vercel.app. That's the URL. Obviously, you just slap a domain name on this, and then you have a running page. Obviously, these things won't work. I don't think this is working if you send a message because we didn't connect it to any like email service or backend stuff. We can check that in the components sections contact form. I'm not sure this is sending it anywhere. Nah, this is not working yet, obviously. Let me just ask. Is the contact form already working? If not, what we need to do to get it working? It's not working currently. It only logs the form data to the console. Let's implement the working. Yeah, he's already starting to work on it. I don't want that. No, you don't need to do that. Stop. Don't do it. Yes. Okay, so yeah, it's not working yet. You have to connect it to a API for routing it to the correct place. But yeah, it has the structure of it, and it's more or less working. So that's already nice. So yeah, this is our page. We have a WhatsApp pop-up, and a few. You can see these things. These over here are the nice frame and motion effects. And yeah, if we click on this, nothing happens. So these are some errors that we need to fix. There's not much content behind it, but this is like the basic page that we created in a pretty much 15 minutes, I think. So it's nice. That's it.